I did all the dishes. Now I'm panic packing, lol. Like, I'm just throwing everything in here, all my dirty clothes in here. 7:30 a.m. I made it. I'm on my way to Lavelle's. Hopefully my Uber comes at a decent time and I can make it to the show. Lavelle's definitely not awake, but I'm here, bitch. Morning sunshine. I'm so early to the call because I was scared to be late. So now you know what time it is. This is a very niche thing to be excited about, but I love this little binge. The pickup orders are out of control here because it's right next to Equinox, and then I got a banana walnut bread. It's time to drink coffee and stare at people. Yeah, I'm actually like freezing. The sun. Security for this show is insane. We have to go to 2 different locations, show an ID, show a QR code, go to a different location, show that. And I just saw these girls do it and they denied them and they had to get somebody else to let them in. They gave us QR codes, took a selfie of us, and now we have to scan it everywhere we go and they have to check our photo and look at our face, then we can go through. Not gonna lie though, does make me feel very important. Made it backstage and we actually had a really good view. I started setting up all the tables, got some oatmeal. The makeup demo started and then the models started flooding in. It's crazy to me that most models just show up not knowing what they're getting themselves into. They obviously have fittings for the clothes, but they don't always know what the hair and makeup's gonna be. I got a little glimpse of some of the new bags and I want that giant like coin purse looking one. There was actually tons of time backstage. Like hair and makeup was very calm. We were all wondering like, why is it so quiet back here? I filmed walking through all the people outside, so let me know if y'all know who any of these people are. I didn't see any celebrities at that show because I had to leave before the show actually started. But now I have to take 3 different trains to get to the LaQuan Smith show. So hopefully I get there on time.
The next stop is...
Transferring trains in Times Square is easily the scariest place you'll ever be. When weird people are staring at me on the train, like I'll just stare back. I don't care. I hate the L train the most because you have to go 2 levels underneath, like underground, and it's just a scavenger hunt when you're trying to find the stairs that go down. And I just walked the wrong way for like 10 minutes. And then I got to the end and it said, stairwell on the other side. So now I'm walking all the way down this to find the stairs. I'm not really sure how, but someone dropped an entire watermelon down there. You know you're dead inside when you walk this close to the train. I saw these stairs earlier, but I only saw this part, so I thought it was a wall. My only requirement when I was looking for an apartment here was that I didn't have to take the L train to work from Brooklyn because it is truly the worst train. And at the time, all the other ones were under construction, so the L one was the only one that ran. So me and everyone are about to get on this train. 9 stops. But I'm going to a fashion show! Woo! My weapon of choice today was this big old glass wall bottle. Are you kidding me? There's another Transformers. It's like 27 movies. Well, now I'm in Brooklyn, but it's so weird. It's still weird that this is a school. Brooklyn, baby. Okay, Mike. This place looks fun. It's the only building on this like island. There's streets that go all the way around. And it's just this guy. Hi, Kirby, New York. Hope I'm going the right way. This room is so fun. Finally. This is what it looked like when I first walked in. I was a little bit shocked that it was outside, but I got some chicken tendies and there was a nice breeze, so it actually felt really good when the sun went down. Luckily for me, the clothes were backstage with hair and makeup, so I got to see all the looks. Here's my friend Jolie killing it. So my job for today was to make sure every model gets hair and makeup, and if we're in a rush, I make them do it at the same time. It's called doubling up. Then we send them to wardrobe. We actually got to watch the models go into rehearsal, and oh my gosh, I was obsessed with every single one of them. Like, their walks are insane. And of course they told them to stomp it out. Seriously, I was in love with like every single model. Also, the way that models show up to these events, like they look so cool. Their style is so cool. They look good in everything. They have the walk, they have the attitude, like, ugh, I just love them. And they're so nice. Like, I hate that people think models are divas because 99% of the ones I've met are like the nicest people ever. And then they had the finale rehearsal, and some people might not know this, but they wear their shoes in rehearsal to make sure the straps don't break, there's no problems they need to fix before the show, because once the show starts, they cannot be having problems on the runway. Some designers give them the most difficult shoes, but these were all very normal. And here's my reaction because I was actually freaking out. Look at this girl's hair. I love it. My whole fashion week was basically sponsored by Poppy. Like, I could not stop drinking it. Those blue eyelashes were my favorite. Honestly, everything was my favorite. Like, I know I keep saying I'm obsessed with everything, I love everything, but I seriously am. Like, when I'm backstage internally, I'm freaking out. Like, there's nothing I would rather do than be at a fashion show. This hair was so much fun. Like, these girls were bouncing around everywhere. Now all the models are getting into first changes, so of course I was sprinting around. I needed to see every single look. I wanted these boots. Lots of interviews backstage. Brands will typically try to get tons of content when models get in first looks because they've already paid the models, they're already there, they look amazing. Why not get extra content? And then LaQuan Smith arrived and he was going through doing final touches, making sure all the models look perfect. I love when there's like a million people touching a model at once because it's all hands on deck. Sink or swim, we gotta go, the show's about to start. I got an all access bag. I'm not really sure why I got chosen to get this, but here we are. Here was the lighting for the show. Guests started arriving. They let paparazzi backstage. So it started getting really crowded. Everyone was like flooding the models trying to get content. But then like 15 minutes before the show starts, they kick everybody out so everyone can calm down and focus.
They're not ready. I know. They're not. I know. Let's get the show on the road, people.
That model's name is Naomi, and she was a whole mood. She was hilarious. And then Winnie Harlow, oh my god, she is stunning. Right before the show started, they got a little pre-game speech.
This is a show for hot fucking bitches. When I saw your photo, that means you eat it the fuck up. So I'll end it like this. As the great Tom Ford once said, when you're out there, I want all these women to be jealous of you, and I want all the men who want to fuck you.
Makeup artists are constantly rubbing lotion on models. Some of the models were also required to wear the Galaxy ring because they sponsored the event. And then here was the bride. LaQuan and Sheikah doing final touches before they go on the runway. The bride was so cute. She was so thankful. She just kept on thanking him, and I was like, oh my gosh. And here's the finale. Everyone genuinely seemed like they were having a good time. Like, all the workers backstage, all the models, everyone was just talking to each other, being friendly. I could cry. It was so fun.
We did it, guys.
I took the sound off this because everyone was screaming, but everyone was just so relieved that it was over and that it went well. Like, so much time and effort goes into fashion shows, not only the clothes, but the production behind it. So it's an amazing feeling when everything goes right. Look how cute, the bride. Oh my gosh, she was just the cutest thing ever. Law Roach, who styles Zendaya, and many other celebrities came backstage after the show. Also, tons of rappers. I'm gonna scan the crowd right here. I need everyone to look at this and tell me who everyone is because I could not figure out who everyone was taking pictures of. Except, like, hello? Busta Rhymes? This was not on my 2024 bingo card. The only other two I knew were A$AP Ferg and Lil Durk. Some of the models were trying to educate me, but I was like, yeehaw, I'm from Texas, I don't know. Also, listen to Busta Rhymes' voice. It sounds exactly like you think it does. Raccoon!
Oh, it's pressed. Ew. Wait, is there garbage next to you by your door?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you to my Uber.
Bye!
Subscribe to her YouTube channel. I was just walking down the street and I had a walk sign, so I'm walking. Thankfully, I was looking. This girl just full speed turned, so I stopped, and then she almost hit me, slammed on her brakes as I was backing away, and then she threw her hands up and I was like, I have a walking sign. And then she wouldn't look at me. I can't believe that this is the way that I wrapped up New York Fashion Week. I just saw the most random celebrities and then almost got hit by a car. Truly could not have ended in a more New York way. Living that luxury life, baby. Hey. Midnight home renovations. Oh, I missed our neighbors over there. Hi. Say good morning to the vlog.
Oh my god.
I don't know how this is gonna close, but
Oh, that'll close.
I don't know. It's not very flexible.
You have not seen the things I have done before.
Oh yeah, no problem. I was worried for nothing. One more time for the vlog. Always forget something. I was wondering why that was so easy.
Good morning.
52 pounds, baby. I love TSA pre-check. No line. This waterfall thing is so random and fancy for just like the middle of the airport. And my first bagel of the week when I was leaving. This girl next to me just asked me to watch her bag. And then she went to the bathroom. Ma'am, you do not know me. Obviously I said yes and I'm doing it and I'm not gonna go through the things. But now I want to. Every single flight I've ever been on in my entire life wants everyone to check their carry-on bags. Like, why is there no overhead space? What is the point? I watched the last person get on the plane and then realized we had the middle seat open! And seriously, why do y'all like the window so much? It is so uncomfortable. Like, I hated every second of this plane ride. But my flight attendant hooked it up. We finally landed and I was so ready to be home.
She made it!
Did you dress up for me?
Your ride awaits.
Wow.
Uber XL.